Hello and welcome to jasonnewland.com. My name is Jason Newland. Please only listen when you can safely close your eyes. Yeah. Today is October the 21st, I think. It's a Tuesday, 2025. And this is Let Me Bore Your Pain Away. Before you listen any further, you need to make sure that you know the cause of the chronic pain, and also you need to get permission from your doctor before listening to this. So how this works really is I just talk. And kind of similar to my Let Me Bore You to Sleep, instead of boring you, I'm boring that part of your body, or that part of your body that's been causing you issues, that's been uncomfortable. So that's where these words are focusing. For example, for me, it's my lower back, left hand side. It's been an issue for many a year and continues, just arthritis basically. So when I do these recordings, if I focused on myself, that would be the part I would focus on. So perhaps you can do the same. You just focus on any particular part that you choose to focus on. This does also work for stress relief. So pain and stress in your body can both be affected positively in the same way by the same thing. And I discovered about 20 odd years ago that actually relaxing reduces physical discomfort as well as mental discomfort. So just by calming your mind, relaxing your body, or just allowing yourself to relax, giving yourself some space away from everything, allows you to relax. And when you relax, any physical discomfort that was there before reduces automatically. It's just something that happens. In the same way, I could, well, I'd say just as easily, I could more easily make a recording that would increase your physical discomfort and increase other stuff. So when you know how to increase it, we just got to do the opposite, to decrease it. And you could play with that idea. It's a weird idea to play with. If you focus, I'll do that now. It might be harder to do it because if you listen to me regularly, whenever you hear my squeaky voice, my high shrill, hello, welcome to jasonnewland.com, when you hear that, you may find the more often you listen, the more relaxed you become, like almost instantly, to the point where people have told me that just the thought of sitting down or lying down and hearing my voice, just the thought of pressing that play button on the recording causes you to feel deeply relaxed in your body. Your mind slows down naturally. And I suppose it's just getting used to something, isn't it? Because when you listen to my recordings, predominantly it's going to be because you are looking to just take some time out for yourself, let go of the day, forget the past, forget your worries about the future. In fact, stop caring about now for a period of time, which leaves you with just a feeling. It's a nice feeling. A feeling just of being aware that there isn't much of a feeling at all, except maybe lightness, pleasure perhaps, calm. And you know, sometimes I find that when I'm in this zone of just letting go of everything, and I hear the birds in the garden or the distant traffic or even a neighbour closing a door, even those sounds feel nice. And you just scan through your body, and it's as if your whole body pretty much just feels the same. Relaxed, peaceful and calm. And straight away, it's weird, but I've not even mentioned breathing. I shouldn't have to mention it, because we always breathe, don't we? The amount of times I've been told, remember to breathe, during meditation and exercise and things like that. And in 55 years, I've never forgotten to breathe. I've always managed to remember that one. But I've noticed that my breathing it's slowed down. It's also deeper, and it's a real cool feeling, the air entering my lungs. But effortless. So you've not tried to relax, it's just happened naturally. You've not tried to slow down your breathing and allow it to just be deep and natural, cool. Automatically pleasurable. Because this just happens on its own, naturally. You could question, well, why bother listening to this recording if all of this stuff just happens naturally? That's a good question. Maybe it's just getting into that zone, that state of mind where you can just let go, but not purposefully going through your body and I will let go of my hands, I will now let go of my fingers, my knees, I let go of my knees. You're not doing any of that. It's almost as if you're just giving your body permission to relax. Because that's what your body wants to do. You're only feeling relaxed because your body wants to feel relaxed. And your mind is only slowing down because your mind wants to slow down. Because your body and your mind wants what's best for you. Because your body and your mind is you, not a separate thing. Don't you want what's best for yourself? I realise that sentence would have been better if I hadn't stuttered and stumbled over the words. It's also about not taking things too seriously, which is what I'm very much about. Taking it easy on yourself. Because I realise there's some times when we do need to push ourselves to do things. There's times when we all may need to do things we don't want to do. Which means there really needs to be a time where you can do what you need to do. at least once a day. You can relax, whether you're sitting in a chair that supports your body or lying down on a bed, or anything in between. You could be in a hammock. You could be lying on the floor. I probably wouldn't advise lying in a floating elephant or whatever, or in the sea, because you might float away. But as long as you're secure. And you know something? I've been thinking about this. When it comes to worrying about things, which is normal human nature, I can be a proper worryhead sometimes. Or having trust. Having a belief that you'll be looked after, feeling safe. And I know that some people, they don't like to give away control. Like they need to hold on to complete control of everything, which is impossible. And that can lead to more problematic issues surrounding relaxation, stress, and physical discomfort. But when you think about it, especially when you must have heard someone say that they don't trust anyone. There's always someone that says something like that. But that's not true. When you think about it, every time we get on a train or a plane or a boat, a taxi, we have that automatic trust in the driver or the pilot. Otherwise, we wouldn't get on the train. And being able to trust on the outside what's going on, we trust that it's going to become sunny in the morning. Maybe not sunny, but light. Depending on where you live, of course. If you live in a part of the world where it's light for 6 months, then dark for 6 months, that's a different situation. But you know it's going to get dark in the evening, and it's going to get light in the morning. Because it's happened every day of your life. But we don't need to know why. We don't need to think about it or question it. In the same way that relaxation being deeply calm, letting go, and just breathing deeply, naturally. Also, doesn't need to be questioned because we know it's there. We put trust in the ground. When you're standing on the ground, there's complete trust and belief that the ground is secure. But when you expand outwards and you realize that this world, this planet, is spinning around, I don't know how many times a second it's spinning. It's also moving through space around the sun. At an incredible speed. That there's much more going on than just us. And you realize that actually, in reality, none of us are completely in control of anything. And if you don't believe that, then try to stop the world from spinning. Well, please don't, just in case it works. But you know what I mean. Try and turn back time. Try and unsay something that you've said. We can't do any of those things. But we can relax. You can just let go. Let go of trying to control things that you can't control. Because, are you able to stop this planet from moving around the sun? Can you? If you can, let me know. I'll be very interested in how you do it. There's so much more going on around us. Billions of people on this planet who we have no control over. And why would we want to control them? And then when you realize that you don't have to, as well as you can't, you can relax into that feeling of maybe you are enough. Perhaps you could start getting in touch with how amazing you are. Get in touch with how kind you've been in the past, and imagine how kind and generous you will be in the future. As you get in touch with feelings of gratitude for what you do have. Right in this moment. You can enjoy this experience of quietness, looseness, complete calm. Not needing to do anything, not needing to think about anything or anyone. Almost like complete emptiness, complete peacefulness, total calmness in your mind and in your body. Becoming more peaceful as you let go. Really let go of everything. Nothing to do, nothing to say, nothing to think. Just let go. And relax so deeply that you may be surprised that your body and your mind can really let go. This deeply. Moving down your body. Perhaps you don't really physically feel anything. Almost like everything's disappeared. Letting go. Letting go. Noticing your mind, maybe struggling to even focus on your mind. Noticing, or at least trying to notice your body. Relax deeply. Let go completely. So relaxed, so peaceful. And this brings us to the end of this recording. Maybe you'd like to focus on that part of your body that you needed to relax deeply. Notice how much more relaxed, deeply relaxed. So relaxed. Then you can come back, open your eyes if you want to, or you can just drift off into a deep sleep. It's your choice. But remember that every time you listen to my voice, you can feel instantly relaxed. Your mind slows down and your body just lets go of everything. But thank you for listening. Remember to be kind to yourself. You deserve to be happy. Be gentle with yourself. You deserve to feel safe. Lots of love. Bye.